Live from Arlington, Texas. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Nathan Eovaldi.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Okay, all set to go. Trey Turner at the plate. The pitch. Close, but called a ball. And we're underway here this afternoon. Checked his swing on the 1-0 and appeal to first. And no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. Swings through that. One cool nugget on Eovaldi. Comes from the same hometown as Nolan Ryan. Both guys from Alvin, Texas. They actually attended the same high school. They didn't meet until 2016. Eovaldi pitching for the Yankees, visited the Astros, and that's when he got a chance to meet the Ryan Express. Takes it himself. One out in the top of the first. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. They're facing a guy today who is a strike thrower. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so they're going to have to work hard to generate base runners.
And when you've got a strike thrower like this guy on the mound, you can't be overly patient as a hitter because the umpire is generally going to give him the benefit of the doubt. So you got to go up there, understand what's in his repertoire, be aggressive in what you can handle. And you get 3 swings. Why not take all 3 of them? With his control and command, he's going to be in the strike zone.
Next offering is in for a strike. Chris, you know, you look at Nathan Eovaldi's resume. He won the World Series with the Red Sox in 2018, but he was actually originally drafted by the Dodgers back in 2008. He was an 11th round pick. He's there. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Harper now. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field.
Always known for that power fastball, but interesting, he didn't get a whole lot of swing and miss with it early on. He got better with that stuff as his career progressed. If you talk about that World Series in 2018, he was absolutely fantastic out of the bullpen.
That's towards center. Taveras going after it. Racing, makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here at the ballpark. And starting this one, Zach Wheeler.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Here's Bubba Thompson. The pitch. That one ripped. Schwarber makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, you know, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
High fly ball out into left center field. Schwarber right there to make the grab. And there's 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. And first offering is fouled off. Wheeler, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. And the batter now, Kyle Schwarber. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
Eovaldi back to work. Hit on the ground to the right side. Whips it to first. Schwarber out of the play. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And first offering is fouled off.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
And now he steps off the rubber.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
And that hits the bag. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. In there for strike 1. Second inning here, no score. That one fouled off. To third, and that chance handled. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Out to short, and that's a base hit. Here comes Realmuto around third. Throw home, not in time. The run scores, and it's 1-0.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Now it's the second baseman, Josh Harrison. First pitch, and he just misses. Righty to the plate. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Castellanos, the lead runner at second. Hoskins over at first, so 1 away.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Next one misses. Counts full, 3-2. The pitch. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. To second, that's 1. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. So now it's Corey Seager.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
The wind of the pitch. Line to second. Snagged on the bounce. Harrison fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Here's Marcus Semien. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And that one lifted in the air center field. Marsh moves under it. Squeezes it. And there's 2 down.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
2 outs, base is empty. Next up for Texas, Adolis Garcia. Bounce to the left side. Slings it across, and Garcia is out. And the inning is over. Rangers go down quickly there. They trail here 1-0. And welcome back. New inning getting started. And stepping in is the speedy Brandon Marsh. Eovaldi back to work. There's a strike. That smash towards center. Grabs it on the run. And there's 1 down. So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's Turner now. Grounded out his first time. Turner had a really good college career at NC State. He went to the 2013 College World Series and led all of college baseball with 55 stolen bases that season. Pretty incredible. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 2. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Bohm stands in now and watches strike 1. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. 2 down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the 0-2. Got him. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. But they lead it 1-0. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the last of the 3rd. And now the catcher comes up to him. Mitch Garver. Garver hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. That to right. Harper ranging after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Brad Miller now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Ezekiel Duran, the next to hit. first offering is fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
The pitch. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Whips it to first on the run. Got the out.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Back to the top of the lineup. Up next for the Rangers, Bubba Thompson. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs and one in scoring position. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner holds it third, so even with 2 outs, they didn't risk it.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with 1 out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
Here's Leody Taveras. And first offering is fouled off. Miller at third. Thompson on at first with 2 down. Foul ball. Oh, and 2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Line drive, base hit. 1 run across. Rowe comes into third, and he's in there as a run scores.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Up the middle to second. Turner. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even at 1 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Bryce Harper. The line to kick the pitch. That misses. Ball 1. Chris, you think about memorable performances in the home run derby. Well, the Nationals had the All-Star game in 2018, and Bryce Harper, with his dad throwing to him, put on quite a performance and won the home run derby. Left-hand hitter waits. And it's even up.
Yeah, probably the biggest moment in Nationals Park for Harper, and he would have loved that to have been a World Series appearance, but It was an all-star game and a home run derby where he just took the crowd by storm.
And a count 1-2. Left-hand batter waits. Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
And that one fouled off. Now remember, Kyle Schwarber grew up in Ohio, and so he got a chance to watch a lot of really good Cincinnati Reds teams. His favorite players growing up were Barry Larkin and Ken Griffey Jr. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
2 outs, base is empty. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. First offering, and it just misses. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of the hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
Bounce to the right side. The 1-2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Garver under this one. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Down quickly go the Phillies. Still tied 1-1. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's Corey Seager. And the pitch. And fouled off. Liner, base hit.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Now it's Marcus Semien. Flied out to center in his first at bat. This one in the air, right field. Harper ranging after it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, the right fielder, Garcia.
Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
1 down. So next to hit for Texas, Mitch Garver. Flied out his first time. Out towards right center field. Marsh puts the squeeze on that one. Out number 2.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Now the third baseman, Brad Miller. Singled and scored his first time. Seager at second. Garcia at first. 2 out of the inning. In the air, center field. Marsh moves under it. Makes the grab. And that is that. Rangers leave a pair. Score remains tied 1-1. We go to the top of the 5th. And now for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
The right-hander back to work. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The wind and the pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. And there's one down.
The first baseman, number 17.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Next offering is fouled back. The punch out there. Now 2 away.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
Harrison in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
No strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Next offering down in the dirt. And a pitch. Rolled over to third. Sends it to first. And that is that. Phillies down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Ezekiel Duran. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And first offering is fouled off.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And he deals. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And here it comes. In the air, out towards right center. Marsh on the move. Makes the catch for the out.
The left fielder, number 8.
So the Rangers batting order turns over. Bubba Thompson stepping in for the Rangers. Bounced up the middle. Into the outfield. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Center fielder, Leody.
Now at the plate, Leody Taveras. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Thompson over at first with one away.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three. Nathaniel Lowe stepping in for the Rangers.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Next pitch is popped up. Real Muto makes the catch, and that'll do it. One left for Texas. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. That's a laser base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Here comes the throw. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Next one is off the plate. And now 2-0. There's a strike. Runner at second, nobody out. Up the middle, Simeon picks it up, whips it to first in time. There to beat him by an eyelash.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now it's Alec Bohm. And that's in there for strike 1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel.
Now a check to third, maybe thinking something's on. That one out to right. Snags it on the run. Runner tags for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 2-1.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Harper in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Ground ball up the middle. Over to Lowe. Third out. But they push across 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Phillies 2 and the Rangers 1. And welcome back. Bottom of the 6th. And here's Corey Seager to hit. The line of the pitch. There's the strike.
Well, the guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. As a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
No outs. Runner at first. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Marsh moves under it. And there's one down. And now it's going to be Adolis Garcia. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. That misses, and that's ball 1. Grounder might be 2. To second for 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. And a pitch. That's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering is in for a strike. Here comes a pitch. Foul tip, but he hangs on for strike 3.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Real Muto lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Line drive caught. Two outs, base is empty. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. That one hit to right. Makes a nice running catch. And that ends the inning. Phillies go down quietly in the inning, but they still lead it 2-1. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning, digging in, Mitch Garver. Wheeler back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Hit hard on the ground is short. In plenty of time to first, and that is a big first out. Here's the 3rd baseman, Brad Miller. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Zach Wheeler won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Pitching change here, Connor Brogdon.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers. Swings through that one. 0-1. Kicks and deals. Got him. 2 gone. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Bubba Thompson. Hit slowly on the ground. What a stop. Save. He beats it.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
Next up for Texas, Leody Taveras. 1 for 3. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. Right side. To second, Turner. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity. Rangers leave a pair. And our score remains 2-1. Welcome back. And here's the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
And a pitch. And takes low for ball 1. Swung on, belted. Taveras ranging back on it. Looking up, and it is gone. He made him pay for that one, his second of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-1. Singy, that's his 150th career home run.
Man, Boog, 150 trips around the bases. That's a lot. Congrats to him. I tell you what, that's a lot of trotting. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So up next, Josh Harrison.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
First offering misses the mark. And a strike. Ball to strike. And strike 2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Swing and a ball popped up. Seager on the move. He's got it. And there's one away. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. On the ground, right side. Simeon, toss over to first. And there's 2 down. Here's Trey Turner. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. First pitch just misses. In the air, left side. Thompson under it and puts the squeeze on that. That is the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Jose Alvarado.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And now the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
The first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss there. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Sir Anthony Dominguez, the closer, is getting loose. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. 0-2 now. Swing and a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And the bottom of the 8th starts with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Seager stands in now. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Puts a bunt down. Fires over to Hoskins. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. Marcus Simeon stepping in for the Rangers. And they've got the no doubles defense set up. Outfielders playing deep, infielders guarding the lines. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. This one in the dirt. Tosses to first, and Simeon is out.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
The tying run at the plate. To the right side, and it gets by him. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Checks over to first. Back safely. Another throw over, and he's back in that time as well. Again to first, and once again he's back in safely. Fought off foul. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. And now the lefty. This to third. Boom. Handles. Whips it across. And that will end the inning. All set to start the ninth in this one. Now the number 2 hitter, Alec Bohm. Eovaldi back to work. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. On the ground to third. Miller over to first in time. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. Bryce Harper to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. In there at the knees for a strike. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
The pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that's going to roll to the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
All over that one right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Now on the bump, John King.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Slap the other way, foul. And that one in the air center field. And that's going to roll to the wall. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. A run comes in on the play.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
And now it is JT Realmuto in there, and it's 0-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Schwarber leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. On the ground right side, and that one finds its way through. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
They get 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. So they get 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Phillies 4 and the Rangers 1. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Sir Anthony Dominguez. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Now pitching for the Phillies, Number 58, Seranthony Dominguez.
So digging in, Brad Miller.
The third baseman, Brad Miller.
And the pitch. Left field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. One down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Ezekiel Duran getting ready to hit. Tapped softly on the ground, and he grabs it foul. And the righty deals. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike three.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Bubba Thompson. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Dominguez, 6'1" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. The next offering misses. Now 2-0. That one missed. Here's a 3-0. Back up the middle and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. Schwarber fires it in quickly. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here. Nathaniel Lowe stepping in for the Rangers. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Ground ball to Bohm. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Corey Seager. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Kicks and fires. He swings and fouls one off. All loaded up here in the last half of inning number 9. And he grounds one to the right side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies collect their first win of the season.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
4-1 the final here today.
For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Phillies.